I don't know, bro. It's gonna be interesting to see what happens with this Chelsea result. Obviously, the stuff coming out is saying that Jim's flown in to the into training, yeah, to find out why we're not winning in it. You know, when man flying to find out, it's like, bro, that could have been a phone call, dog. You know them ones. You're pressuring, man. I don't care what no one says, because if you're flying in, if you want to give a manager reassurance, you don't need to fly in to see him. I'll be real. It's a text message, bro. Like, Jim's a busy man. Like,
Jim's busy.
He's
made it clear. He's made it clear that the next time I fly in, it's peak. Like, this is
bro. I don't care what anyone says, innit? They're briefing all these things saying that he's flown in here to kind of ascertain why things aren't working. The manager's reiterating it's not the system. Brother, it's only the system that's had us this low in the league, bro. So it has to be the system. You know
because Jim's going to ask the question, like, we bought half of these players in the last 2 windows.
So like, it's not the same. So you're saying our recruitment is that bad?
That's what I'm saying.
That we can't play football.
Because this is not the same team that you, like, when this is not Ten Hag's team, this is not Ollie's team, this is not Jose's team. They never saw none of these players. You know what I'm saying? They never saw none. Like, it's disingenuous to pretend that this is flipping Ten Hag's team. This ain't Ten Hag's team. I get it if this was Ten Hag's team, then the man them can say, oh yeah, boom, boom. But this is not Eric Ten Hag's team. This is not Jose Mourinho, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's team. This is Amorim's team. This is his team. These are his players. Everyone that is here, because you have to remember, the players that Amorim didn't want, he got rid of. There's a long list of players who are no longer here because Amorim didn't see them in his team.
Yeah.
So I don't want to hear anything, man. It's madness, to be honest.
This is what I'm saying. There's too many conflicting reports, guys. This is what I keep talking about. We got the report saying that Amorim sees this team as a team that should be competing for Europe, which I agree with. And if they do, he ain't going to put up with these results for much longer. Do you know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, man are saying that, oh, he's going to back the manager. But then them man are putting out fearmongering saying that them man are looking at Gareth Southgate. So which one is it? Do you know what I'm saying? Are they man looking at new managers, or are they not looking at new managers? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, what is this bullshit? And then this stuff coming out saying, oh, because of the data, the Man United data, because of the Manchester United data, basically they're saying that the data shows that we're improving, so they're not in a hurry to sack man, which I don't agree that that's a thing. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't believe Man United are looking at data, bro. Like, Jim goes to the games. Why does he need to look at data?
Jim's tired. He's seen enough. You see what it is? Jim coming to training is for, like, I think it goes against Amorim and all sorts. Because if Jim comes to training and he sees man balling out, because Jim don't know nothing about football. So when he flies in, if he comes in and he sees Ahmad just twisting man up in training, putting it top bins, and then he's thinking, hold on, but I'm not seeing this on something's going on. So he will look at Amorim like, you can't get these guys to play when it's crunch time. Either way, it's either, like, I don't think it's either the training is bad and Jim says you're dead, or the players are actually good in training and then he thinks you can't win on match days. What's going on here? I just feel like Amorim's done for, to be honest. And I just feel like everyone's thinking there's 3 games for my man to save this season. There's 3 games if we don't end up having another 3-0 or 4-0. There's 3 games if Man United draw, or if it's just we lose 2-1 but we're fighting. There's not 3 games if what happens to City happens again. There's not 3 games.
Yeah,
that's what people's got to understand. If we come out to Old Trafford and lose 2-0, just by 2 goals, Rants, and we don't put up a fight, the brother's gone.
Yep.
The brother's gone. Because
bro,
you can't do that. You can't
after this Chelsea game if we don't win.
100%. And that's how I see it, because the best opportunity for a new manager, and this is why I'm surprised they didn't, even whether it's interim, like we said, whether it's Carrick, whether it's whether it's Carrick, whether it's Rude, someone that's gonna step in.
It's got to be Carrick if it's the interim. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. So I feel like Is he about? Is he around the club still?
Yeah,
Or what is he
yeah,
doing?
he'll be around the club. I saw him do something with Tottenham, with Thomas Frank, like an interview, but Carrick's about. You know what I'm saying? He's
Yeah, so
about.
even like
He's been
getting
in the
Carrick
system
in.
already, and he's been an interim coach. He'd be perfect for a couple
Yeah,
games.
I'll be surprised if Carrick doesn't look at that midfield and say, "No way, am I having this?"
He'll
I'll
sort
be
that straight
surprised.
away.
Yeah, not as the midfielder. So I feel like even as an interim, he'll settle it. And it's like, I'm here for it. To be honest, I'm here for it because I don't think right now Man United are trying to get top four. I think there's so many managers who can get Man United top four and play a good brand of football. I'm not like we need Champions League football, and I'm not even trying to win the league or any of that stuff. I'm just trying to see us play football and be a part of these European nights. When I'm seeing Alanga, you know what I'm saying, running down the wing against Barcelona at home at Newcastle, I'm thinking, man, them are just leaving and elevating. You know what I'm saying? Rashford putting in 2. You're seeing Hoyland playing big nights against City back in England. Like, I'm just thinking, man, them are leaving, and we're so crap that and to leave Man United once upon a time you'd go down. But now we're so crap and so low that just by leaving us by default, you're going to get a top 10 team that comes in for you. And the likelihood is that team's going to be either in Champions League or Europa League.
Yeah, but this is the name of Manchester United. But this is exactly why I say to football fans, they were like, oh, United kill players. I said, no, they don't. They do the opposite. They propel players because players leave here and always get decent gigs, bro, even if they don't deserve them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the reality. Based on Rashford's career, he don't deserve to be at Barcelona. Based on Garnacho's career, he don't deserve to be at Chelsea. This is the reality, bro. Based on what Rasmus did here, he don't deserve to be at Napoli. He doesn't. And that's what people need to understand. The name of Manchester United boosts you up to the point where you automatically, you're in conversations you don't deserve to be in, bro. A lot of ex-Man United players have had really good careers away from the club, yeah, and they were lucky to even be here, bro. Like, I mean, they were talking on Mandem Talk about how Rashford even got into the team. No one ever knew who that youth was. You know what I'm saying? And then Arsenal gave him a career, bro. You know what I'm saying? Brother, my man weren't meant to play no minutes, cuz my man had 6 months left on his contract. They probably weren't going to renew it. And then bare injuries happened. I think he was behind Keane, he was behind Martial, he was behind Rooney. All these men got injured. And then, bro, man took his chance, and that's all she wrote, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? And now man's playing for Barcelona, averaging 8 goals a season for Man United. And people are going on like, we should have kept him, bro. This is ridiculous, bro. I wish we never had
about
internet
Rashford,
interims like this.
I think Rashford's a purple patch player. I think we've come to understand that. And he's not good enough to carry a team. I just feel like Rashford in any era where we have a good squad and he's a squad player, like who was our squad players that used to do a good job for us? Squad players. Not even Ollie, because Ollie played a lot of games.
Ollie
and was
played a lot
quite
of games,
important.
but he didn't start a lot of games. You know what I
He
mean?
didn't start, yeah, but I feel like Rashford in a good era where you've
Ollie
got
was
a
at
good
higher level than Rashford. Ollie weren't doing eight goals a season.
No, he wasn't. I just feel like when Rashford's good, he's good. But I feel like even the poor seasons, I think the problem is, I think when I look back at Rashford's time at United, I think every poor season that he had here was a mentality blip. Because in those poor seasons, he was meant to carry the team. It was like, okay, you're the best player. You're claiming to be the best player in the squad, or as known to be. Okay, go and do something. And he's never been able to fulfill or to stand out. And I don't think there's a lot of players in this era. I'll be honest with you. Like when we look at these Sackers and all of that, when you look at their numbers, no one's putting it up. There's not a lot of players
they over sensationalize Saka's numbers, bro. Like when you actually look at them, they're not that. They're not that.
They're not that, and that's why I feel like there's not a lot of players once upon a time. Because example, Marcus Rashford was meant to be like the Mark Viduka for like a Leeds. You got your Tissier, like you've got one club, and when all the big signings leave and there's no one left, you're still here to do a job and to keep at a certain level. And I don't think players have got that in them no more. Once upon a time, there was always that one player at a club who, when all the big names would leave and they were rebuilding, even like Rooney for an instance, Rooney done that for us.
Yeah, but
Like
this
when
is
all
what I
the big,
said. Rashford was meant to be our Wayne Rooney, bro.
yeah, but
You
he's
know what I'm
not that.
saying?
He's not that.
And
He's
he's
not
nowhere near that level, bro. You know what I'm
that. He's not
saying? The
that.
fact that this brother's 28, pretty much, yeah. 10 seasons, yeah, at Manchester United. Man ain't got 100 Premier League goals is a shambles, bro. You know what I
Now,
mean? And this
Martin's
is
the
a
winger.
youth
Do you
that
know
takes
why?
penalties as well. Not all the time, but he's
Yeah,
taking them. Do you know what I'm saying?
no,
So
he
when
can't be
you're
that.
taking pens, you can't be on less than 100 goals in 10
No, no,
seasons.
no, no,
Fucking shambolic, bro. At a
no,
team
no.
like Man United.